What's up, TM Nation? Today we're taking a look at the SoundPEATS H3, their newest flagship triple driver earbuds that I actually had for about a month before I unboxed them, but man, once I did and connected them to my Q-Style QCC dongle, that allows me to get the highest quality sound out of them even while using my iPhone wirelessly. These things blew me away with just how good they sound for the price. Speaking of the price, at $129 retail, these are definitely stepping into more premium territory for SoundPEATS, but here's the thing that caught my attention. We're talking about a triple driver setup with hybrid technology at a price point where most brands are still using single drivers. So the natural question becomes, is the total package worth picking up? So stick with me because we're going to explore this in this video. Alright, so now let me hit you with the key specs up front. With these, we've got a 12mm dynamic driver that's going to handle the lows, plus two balanced armature drivers, one for the mids and one for the treble. In addition to that, we've got Bluetooth 5.4 with LDAC support, which is huge for Android users. And like I said, my QCC dongle will allow me to connect to LDAC even while using my iPhone for that higher quality sound. The H3s will also give you up to 7 hours of use on a charge with the earbuds and up to 37 hours total with the case. They feature active noise cancellation with up to 55 dB. And here's another small detail, but something that is cool to mention, is that they come with 5 pairs of ear tips instead of the usual 3. So no matter what your ear shape is, you should be able to find a pair that fits comfortably. Now inside of the box, you'll get your normal SoundPEATS presentation for their premium earbuds, but the H3 earbuds are going to be the star of the show, of course. We're looking at what they call a pseudo custom shell design, and honestly, they look like a wireless pair of in-ear monitors. As you can see, they are larger than your typical true wireless earbuds, but there's a reason for that. They have to have room to house that triple driver technology. The case is a little bit chunkier than I would like, and to be honest, it feels a little bit hollow and lightweight. But as for the earbuds themselves, they've got this champagne gold finish that looks pretty classy, and when you look up close with them, you can actually see some of the inner workings, which is always a nice touch, in my opinion. Now let's talk about what makes these special. First up is going to be that triple driver configuration that I've been talking about all this video. This isn't just a marketing gimmick, guys. Having dedicated drivers for different frequency ranges means that each one can focus on what it does best, and you can really hear the difference in separation and clarity. The connectivity game is strong here as well. Like I said earlier, you're getting Bluetooth 5.4, LDAC support, Snapdragon sound, aptX lossless. So basically, when it comes to higher definition codecs, these come with compatibility to most of them. Multipoint connectivity is available with these too, which is something that I love because being able to switch between my phone and laptop seamlessly is one of those features you really don't realize that you need until you don't have it. So now let me go ahead and get into the real world performance. I've been using these for working out, for calls, and for my daily leisure listening, and here's what I found. The fit with these is interesting. At first, I was concerned about them being uncomfortable because of the excess bulk, but that deeper IEM style insertion definitely gives you better passive isolation, but at the same time, it's not going to be for everyone. I did find them okay to wear for weight training, walking, and light jogging, but if you're going to be doing heavy running, not so much. For me at least, while I was running at a good pace, each step with them created some body noise in the ear canal that after a while became pretty distracting. The active noise cancellation with these is solid. I'm not gonna say that it's class leading, but it's definitely respectable for the price. From my experience, it handles consistent background noises such as your home's HVAC system and lower levels of dialogue pretty well. However, I do want to mention that wind can be an issue since there's no automatic wind reduction, so just keep this in mind. I do want to touch on the call quality with these earbuds because I have made several voice calls using them, and so far I've been able to hear who I was talking to completely fine, and everybody that I asked said that I came through loud and clear, but I did take a couple of samples. Let's take a listen. Alright guys, so right now I have the earbuds paired to my iPhone 17 Pro, and as you can see, the audio that you're hearing is coming from the microphones on them. Right now the room is relatively quiet, but I will switch over and do my background noise test. Give me a second. And then now I have some simulated background noise playing in the background. And this part of the test is aimed at seeing how well the microphones on these earbuds can focus on my speech while rejecting some of that noise. So let me know what you guys think. Are they doing a pretty good job, or did you expect better? Let me know. But here's where things get really interesting, and that's going to be in the sound quality department. And I'm going to just straight up say it, these might be the best sounding earbuds that SoundPEATS has ever made. Out of the box, you're getting what they call their classic tuning, and it's surprisingly balanced. We're talking warm, full-bodied sound with controlled bass that doesn't overwhelm everything else. That 12mm dynamic driver is doing work. You get punch and slam when you need it, but it's never overly boomy or distorted, all the way up through pretty much max volume. The mids are where these really shine though. Vocals are clear, forward, and well separated from everything else. That balanced armature driver handling the mid-range is really earning its keep. Just to test out the real range of these earbuds, I went ahead and played some orchestral stuff through them, and the instrument separation that I got with them was genuinely impressive. The trouble with them is smooth and refined. There's no harshness, no sibilance. It's just clean, detailed highs that don't fatigue your ears. I will say that it's not the most sparkly or airy treble that I've heard, but it's incredibly well tuned for longer listening sessions. Speaking of tuning, you absolutely need to download the SoundPEATS app because the out-of-the-box tuning is decent, but the app unlocks the real potential with these earbuds. Inside of it, you've got 12 preset EQs plus a full 10-band EQ that you can customize to your liking. And I will say that the app can be a bit buggy. It has lagged and froze up on me a couple of times that required me to close the app out and reopen it. But other than that, guys, when the app works correctly, it allows you to dial the sound in with your earbuds the way that you want it. There's even an adaptive EQ feature that you can use inside of the app that will create an EQ that's tuned to your hearing. So if you're someone who does not like to play with the EQ bands yourself, you can easily take that test and get something that should be pleasing to your ears. So now let me break down the good and the not so good about these earbuds. On the plus side, they have excellent sound quality for the price, solid build quality despite feeling lightweight. The codec support is awesome. They provide good all-around battery life, and that triple driver setup really does make a difference. On the downside, the case feels a bit cheap. The app needs work to be a little bit more stable. They don't provide wireless charging with the case, and the fit with the earbuds is not going to work for everyone, especially if you plan to use them for heavy running. So to answer the question of if these are worth it at the $129 price tag, in my opinion, if sound quality is your main concern, absolutely. Right now, I genuinely cannot think of another pair of true wireless earbuds in this price range that sound as good or better. Like I said earlier, the triple driver setup here is not just marketing hype. You can actually hear a difference in the clarity, the separation, and overall refinement. But if you want the overall best sound quality, wireless charging with the case, and other premium features, of course there are options out there for you, but you're gonna have to pay more than what these cost. But let me know in the comments what you think about these. Are you tempted by that triple driver setup, or are you holding out for something else? And even better, if you already picked a pair of these up, let me know what your experience has been with them so far. But other than that, guys, as always, I appreciate you coming through and hanging out with your boy for a while. Please do me a huge favor and hit that like and subscribe before you get on out of here if you haven't already, as it does help the channel out immensely. But until next time, I will catch y'all in the next video. Peace.